Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to your morning class. Let's get started. Sitting on our shins, coming up before you sit down and curling your toes under, including your pinky toe, and then take a seat back down on your heels. If this is a little too intense for you, then feel free to just take a seat, maybe even on a block. Place your hands on your thighs, palms facing down. And take a nice deep breath or two to bring yourself into your body. Find in the morning I need a little reminder that I do in fact have a body. It's not always very cooperative. So use these initial breaths to just see where you're at, your starting point for this morning's practice. And notice how just by observing your breath, you automatically bring length and this kind of intentional fluidity to it. And then by doing that, your physical body responds by creating space and a little bit of length, your heart lifting with each inhale, your navel drawing subtly into your spine. If your toes are talking to you, see if you can hold it just for a little longer. And soft at your jaw, really allowing yourself to wake up through this activation in your feet. 2 more deep breaths. And come onto your hands and curl your toes, giving them a little shake against your mat, kind of a little pat. Coming to a neutral spine, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Extend your right leg towards the back of the room. Strong, active leg, left arm reaches forward and then go for distance between those end points, which will really mean drawing your navel to your spine, pressing down through that right hand. Coming to a full breath, you'll be here for 5 breaths. With each inhale, can you move your heel a little higher and your thumb a little higher too? The exhales, strong contraction of the core, and then maintain that on the inhale. Take an inhale, find more height. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Think cat pose. We're going to hold it here. Elbow is drawing in, rounding your back. 1 more long breath cycle. Inhale, extend leg and arm, find distance. Left hand comes down, right foot points to the right, comes out to the side and then grounds. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand on your right thigh, find length in the left side of your body, ground down through your left knee. And then roll your shoulder blade up, back and down. Notice how your navel can help you here with this twist, your core strength. Sorry, rather not this twist, but this side body lengthening, this lift. Exhale, left hand down to the ground, right hand comes up and over. Start with your foundation, grounding down through the blade of your right foot, reaching up through your crown. Coming back to a tabletop pose, inhale, arch cow, grip the ground, exhale, round all the way into a cat. Nice deep expression there. Neutral spine. Extend your left leg towards the back and your right arm forward. 5 breaths to really establish strength in your body, turning your muscles on, kind of saying hello to the day through your body. There's also quite a lot of balance here. I find it helps to energetically draw my right knee and my left hand towards each other, creating that stability in my foundation. Can you lift your heel and your thumb a little higher? Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Right hand down, left foot comes all the way out to the left. Grounded, arms reach up on the inhale. Exhale, left hand to left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Find that length. Experiment with little tiny kind of wiggles to find a point where your breath and your activation is going to create length and flexibility. Exhale, right hand down and left arm coming up and over. Full breath. Audible breath. Coming back to a table, coming back up to center and then down to a tabletop pose. Left leg extends back, right arm extends forward. You can see I've also just woken up. Exhale, knee to elbow around your spine, moving into that cat-like shape. Activating right knee towards left hand, round your spine, going for that cat. Inhale, create length. And exhale, ground back to a tabletop pose. Bring your fingers towards your knees and a few gentle rotations around your wrists. Maybe even kind of walking your fingers around towards the front of your mat little by little as you move. Anything that feels natural and good in your body. We all likely to feel pretty different in the morning. Or similar but tight in different places, maybe different experience of our bodies. So go a little bit deeper into what your experience of your body is. Curl your toes under, back to a downward dog. Pedaling your feet out. Moving your hips from side to side. Feel that connection between hands and your mat. Shorten your stance slightly, legs, feet relatively wide. Take the outside of your right ankle with your left hand. Press into your right hand and then create a twist. Build on that length you've created in the right side of your body. Just watch your left hip keeps pressing up. Your hips are parallel to the ground. Left hand forward, back to a down dog. Pause for a moment. And then change sides. In your own time, synchronize it with your breath. So nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, twist a little deeper, navel in. Feet are grounding, right hip is staying lifted. Can you move your thighs a little closer towards the back of the room? Right hand comes forward, back to that downward dog. So shift your feet hip width apart. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. 3 breaths in your plank, maybe inviting a bit of dynamic movement, rotating around your wrists. Keep your legs strong. Awareness on your foundation and your breath. Everything, toes, hands drawing to kind of a point underneath your navel, energetically, like you're trying to wrinkle your mat up to that spot. And then imagine what that sensation would be in a warrior 2, for example, drawing to that center point to create the lift. See if you can apply that throughout the practice today. Shift forward all the way down to the ground. And curl your toes, inhale, cobra pose. See if you can really roll your shoulders back. Keep your hips on the mat. Grip through your finger pads. And draw your hands energetically backwards. See if you can reach your chest through. Exhale, back to a child's pose. Just reconnecting with the ground, with your body. 3 breaths to enjoy your back ribs expanding and your hips lowering with each breath cycle. back onto your hands, into a tabletop and then a downward dog. Look between your hands, take baby steps all the way to the front of the mat. Keep your hands flat, but bend your knees as much as you need to kind of keep your hands down there. Find yourself at the top of your mat, nice bent knees, interlace your hands behind your back. Keep the bend in your knees, bend your elbows, and then draw your elbows towards each other as you really grip your palms together. Broadening across your collarbone, and then maybe straightening your arms towards the front of the room, grounding through your heels a little. Play around with whatever feels good. Audible breath. And release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. If your feet aren't there already, separate them hip width apart. Take the opposite elbow with each hand and refold into this dangle, maybe a little sway from side to side. Just see how your muscles respond to a little bit of movement. A little bounce maybe, whatever feels good. Hands release down to the ground. Bring a bend into the knees and then roll yourself all the way up. When you get to the top, hands reach upwards, high mountain pose. Watch your palms touch. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the ceiling, gaze forward and really engage your legs. Actually bring your big toes together and squeeze your thighs towards each other. Draw that space below your navel in and index fingers pressing up. Roll your shoulder blades down your spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to a plank pose. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Broad across your front. Exhale from the navel, back to a downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Taking those baby steps all the way to the front of the mat, bending your knees as you need. Pause there a moment, hands interlaced behind the back. Reaching forward and over as you lengthen across your collarbone. Hands down to the ground, then sweep all the way up, high mountain. Little back bend, cactus arms, strong in your legs. Open your chest, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga, staying strong, elbows over wrists, upward dog, big breath in, downward facing dog. And look between your hands, taking steps to the front of your mat, hands interlaced behind your back, open your chest, reach your hands forward. Arms sweep down and up, high mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, 5 breaths. Go low with your hips, squeeze your inner thighs, and then just gaze down at your toes. Check them out. Press into your feet and lift your chest, staying in your chair. Full breath. Squeeze your glutes. Big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg steps to the back of your mat. Ground the left hand, right arm reaches up. Opening into a twist. 3 breaths. Maybe rotating your right wrist a little. Exhale, right hand down on the ground, left knee down, arms reach up, Anjaneyasana. Woo. Navel draws in and up to lengthen your spine. Exhale, cactus arms, open your chest, deep inhale. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Take a twist to the right, stacking your right elbow over your left. Maybe deepening the bend in your right knee a little so your knee is over your ankle. And if that left hip is collapsing down, draw it up. Next inhale brings you back to our Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down to the ground, step forward, halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, extend your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Step lightly. Right hand down, left arm reaching broad across your chest. And then just figure out what's going on around your hips. Lifting that right hip. And use your breath to stay strong. Exhale, left hand down to the ground, right knee down, Anjaneyasana. Build on the length you've created in your side body. Play around with what needs to happen to your foundation to bring an opening to the front of your right thigh, your hip flexor. Deep inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Open across your front line. Inhale, a little bit more depth there. Exhale, pause. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Take a twist to the left. And finding those opposing forces to help to deepen the twist. Just check that your hip staying square, right, left hip drawing back, right hip forward and up. How can your navel help you find depth here? Can you engage the locks along your spine? Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down to the ground, right foot steps forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, high mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath in, and then twist to the right. Option to lower your left hand down and extend your right arm up. Maybe even taking a half bind, hooking your right fingertips around your left thigh. Open the right shoulder away from the right side of the room. And then change sides. Back through a chair. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then let's do it to the left. Repeat any variation that you took on the other side. Inhale, coming back, chair pose. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back and fold forward. Deep inhale. Out through your mouth, exhale. High mountain. Energy going up your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Through a vinyasa, chaturanga. Don't rush. Stay with your breath. That's defining the speed of your movement. Meeting in the downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the top of your right arm. Inhale, right leg up. Sweep. Exhale, knee to top of left arm, crossing over. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open your hip, bend your knee. Find height in your right knee and keep a downward dog shape in the top half of your body as much as possible. Coming to a three-legged dog, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge on the ball of the back foot. And then move around a little bit, whatever your hips need here. And find a full breath to help to drive that height and stability. Nice inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two to the left side of the room. You Can you go a little lower? Just check you can still see your front big toe there. Watching you not bringing a back bend in. Nice engaged core. Inhale, star pose, arms extend up. Exhale, goddess squat, bend your knees, knees over your ankles. Inhale, star pose, coming up. So you might need to walk your feet a little closer. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, shifting up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale, lower. 10 more times. Take up space with your hands as you rise and feel that connection as you lower, that lifting energy flowing up your spine. And exhale, grounding down into the earth. Keep moving with your breath, close your eyes. Exhale, staying low. Last time, inhale, coming up. And exhale, lengthen your stance, Skandasana, to the back of your mat. Play around for a moment, just enjoy whatever you're feeling there and the little shifts. Lots going on. Wow. Exhale, shift to the front of the mat. Into your Skandasana. Keep a nice long spine. Frame your right foot with your hands, three-legged downward dog, right leg lifts, open your hip, bend your knee. Maybe a wild thing if it's in your practice. Long in your front, can you lift your hips a little higher? And then from here into a side plank with your left arm down, your right arm up. You can place your right foot halfway up your mat for support. Facing the right side of the room, take an inhale. Exhale, lower your hips. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips and sweep your arm to the front of the room. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up and over. Inhale, down. So you can use your inhale up. You can use your right foot for kind of as much support as you need. Rather, the inhales, exhales lift you up. I haven't woken up yet. Slowing down. Coming up, this time coming over into a plank pose, moving through a vinyasa as an option. Upward dog. Downward dog. Full breath. Really being in your body, enjoying your body. Inhale, left leg lifts up, nice and high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, back to a downward dog. Exhale, knee to top of left arm. High. Inhale, lifting it up. Exhale to knee top of right arm. High. Inhale, lift the left leg up, knee to nose, create space, step it through. And then up to a crescent lunge, lift of energy upwards as you ground. On the ball of the back foot there, play around with gentle bend in that back leg as you work to straighten it while keeping your core engaged. Opening the front of that right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two, opening up. Find a great starting point, so maybe a little movement first. Full breaths. Can you go a little lower? Inhale, star pose, hands extend upwards. Maybe walking your feet a little closer. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to your heart. Close your eyes, arms reach up, straighten your legs. Exhale, lowering down. If you want an extra challenge, stay low as your arms reach up and come down to your heart center. About 5 more times. Feel the shifts of energy in your body as you move. strong in your glutes, squeezing your heels together if you're staying low. Inhale all the way up to a star pose if you're not there already. Skandasana, back of your mat, maybe longer stance here. Take a moment, figure it out. Shift to the front. Framing your left foot. Three-legged downward dog. Left leg reaches up, hip opens, bend your knee. Wild thing. Sweep your left arm up and over. If you're not in a wild thing, then you could stay with your hip open in a three-legged dog. Ground through the blade of the right foot in your right hand. Lighten your left toes into a side plank. Right hand down, left arm stays up. Bring the left foot halfway up your mat. Ground it for a bit of support there. Take an inhale, lowering down. Left hand touches the right thigh. Exhale, sweep it up and over. With your breath, inhaling down, exhaling up. Leg is active. Watch you don't collapse into that right shoulder. Right hand coming down, back to a plank, through a vinyasa, and downward dog. Inhale, roll forward. About 5 breaths for a forearm plank here, maybe a little longer. I think we can do it. Press your hands, forearms into the ground to spread across your shoulder blades. Legs are strong. And that breath is calm and fluid. This calm focus that allows you to sit with the discomfort. From here, walking your feet forward, dolphin pose. Press your shoulders behind your elbows so they don't move towards your fingers beyond your elbows. Shoulders staying back. Maybe a little walk forward and a little shift back of your shoulders. And then bring your knees down to the ground. Take a seat on your shins, arms extend upwards. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe out through your mouth. Take a seat, bringing the soles of your feet flat on to the mat. As we open up our front lines, let's start with a bridge pose. Lift your hips, walk your hands, interlace your hands and walk your shoulder blades rather towards each other, pressing down into all points of contact with the earth to find that lift. Keep looking directly up. And as we found that expansion across our collarbone, with our hands interlaced while we were standing, see if you can find that here. Maybe even experimenting with softening around the glutes. And finding an even curve in your back, maybe a little bit more in your upper back. Inhale, a little more height. Release your hands, exhale, lower down. Pause for a moment. An option to repeat a bridge or take a wheel. One more back bend. When you're ready, find your spots and then sit with your breath. About 5 breath cycles. Go somewhere with that breath. And exhale, coming down. Draw your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. And left leg is long. Take a twist, right knee over to the left. Gazing out beyond your right hand. Start by just wiggling around a little until you find a starting point and then let go. Coming through center, change sides. Left knee in and moving it over to the right. Maybe shifting your hips a little to the left. Straight line, heel, hips, crown. Invite a little bit of movement before the stillness. Inhale through center, both knees draw in towards your chest. Giving yourself a good squeeze. Happy baby pose, hands take the outside of your feet, knees open up wide and work to find as much surface area between your back and the mat as you can. Might be a little competition between your lower back and your shoulders. Let's find a balance, a middle ground. Working to keep your ankles over your knees. Soft jaw. And bring the soles of your feet together. Interlace your hands around your feet, knees go out wide. And press your feet forward, lean back into your upper back, finding a balance around your sacrum, gazing forward. Take a deep inhale, take up space, back ribs expand. Exhale, coming onto your back once more, give yourself a good squeeze. And when you're ready, exhale into a Shavasana, legs wider than your mat, hands, palms facing up. Option to be in a Supta Baddha Konasana with your feet together and your knees out wide. We'll be here for a minute or two before I'll guide us out at the end. begin to deepen your breath and invite some movement into your body. Just observing the quality of this movement, how when grounded, it just feels so much better to move, to touch oneself, others. Extend the arms over your head, legs out long if you're in a Supta Baddha Konasana. And then release on an exhale. Bend your knees, roll over onto your right. Maybe set an intention for your day. Maybe just feel it rather than think it. Eyes staying closed, come into a comfortable seat. Hands, palms facing up on your knees. Maybe your index fingers and thumbs touching. A few breaths here, just settle into your breath, creating a breath you would like to keep for the rest of the day. And a sense of ease in your own body and space. And the power of being able to have a little physical and mental transformation on space the size of your mat. We really don't need much more than that. Bring your hands to your heart center. Deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Thanks for joining me. Have a lovely day. Namaste.